Hejsan allihopa, välkomna, come on in. So today I thought we would do an empties because I have surprisingly accumulated quite a bit of empty bottles and stuff. So here you can see the bag. It is quite big, so I thought I should do an empties so I can recycle and throw these away. So I have some hair care, some body care, not that many items, and I don't find them very interesting, but I have them here in case you are interested. I have a few skincare products, and then I also have some makeup. I actually have quite a few makeup items this month, which is surprising because I don't feel like I go through makeup that quickly, but I have quite a few. So enough blabbing, let's get into the empties. So I'm going to start with hair care products today, and the first hair care product is from Mitchell. This is their Tea Tree Special Shampoo. I have used multiple of these. I really like it. This is a big bottle. This is 1 liter or 33.8 fluid ounces if you do ounces. This is a really nice clarifying shampoo, so if you don't wash your hair every day and you're not worried about your hair color, like if you have dyed hair, this is a really nice clarifying shampoo. It does also have a tingling feeling, but if you are like me and you use it a lot, I don't really notice that much anymore, but I do really like it, and this is my shampoo of choice. And yes, I do have another one in my shower. So next we have this from Essential. This is the Rich Damage Care treatment. This is a treatment for your hair, however I use it as conditioner, so instead of using a conditioner and then putting this on, I would just use this. It works good as a conditioner. I have used multiple of these and I really like it. However, I have found something else that I like maybe a little bit better than this, so I'm gonna actually show you that next because I've gone through 2 of those. So this is the product I would use every other time on my hair when I wash it. So I would use the Essential one time, and then I would use these, or this, only one at a time, but I would use this. So this is from Shiseido. It's their Fino Premium Touch hair mask, I think it is, but I use it as a conditioner. It comes just as a kind of thicker texture, so it's not as liquidy. Well, it's not liquidy, the Essential one, but yeah, it's just a nice cream, and as you can see, it's all used up. But I really like this. As I said, use it as a hair conditioner instead of using it as a mask. It makes my hair really nice and smooth, and it's really easy to brush out. I actually really like this product, and it's not that expensive here in Japan. So I don't know if you order this online how expensive it would be, but here it's I think like $7 or $8 per jar. So I really like it, and if you've been looking for a nice hair mask to try, I would recommend this. However, if it's really expensive elsewhere, then maybe not, but I really enjoy it. So then we have the last hair care product, and it is from Chlorine, and this is their dry shampoo with oat milk. And this one is one of those squeezy bottles. Instead of an aerosol can. I prefer these over aerosol cans. I feel like these last a lot longer. And this is also good if you have a sensitive scalp that gets irritated easily. This one doesn't irritate my scalp. I mean, if I've been not washing my hair for many days, then yes, then my hair can get a little bit annoyed, or my scalp, but I mean, you shouldn't have that much hair buildup or dirt buildup in your hair. But I don't wash my hair every day because of my hair texture. It is very long and flat, and if I wash it too often, it gets really greasy really quickly, so I try to avoid, and I like putting this one in. It does have a little bit of a white residue on my hair, even though my hair is not that dark, but it does. However, somebody told me to put this in my hair, or whatever dry shampoo you're using, before you go to bed, and then the next day it won't have the white residue, and it actually works. So if you have problems with white residue, I would recommend that. However, maybe you will need to change your pillow covers a little bit more often if you do that. But yeah, I prefer this one over the aerosol can. They do have an aerosol can, but I feel like you run out of that really quickly. So I prefer this one, and yes, I do have another one because I really try to always have one in my arsenal. So yeah, my favorite dry shampoo. Really like it. And I have 2 products for body care. One is just Vino Skin Relief Body Wash. This is nice if you have dry skin that can react to fragrances and stuff. So this is just a very gentle shower gel, nothing fancy. Like it, but it's nothing really, to rave about. But it does work if you have sensitive skin. And I do have another one that I'm using right now. Then I have a big bottle from Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula Coconut Oil Body Lotion. I really like this lotion. It's pretty affordable and it really works on my dry skin, so I like it. I think I have the other one, the cocoa butter one right now that I'm using. That one is a little bit thicker, and when you come to the bottom of the bottle, it gets really hard to get the last products out, which is the one thing I don't like about bottles like this. I feel like this one isn't as hard to get out, but the cocoa butter one is thicker, but they're really nice, they're affordable, and they do hydrate dry skin. However, if it's really cold and dry, the air is really dry, I do feel like this one might not be as hydrating as the other one. Then the other one is a little bit better, but for summertime this is really cheap and cheerful. So I would recommend that one if you are looking for something that's affordable, that is hydrating enough for dry skin. So let's get into skincare, and the first product is from Cetaphil. It's their Gentle Skin Cleanser. This one is the mild non-irritating formula for face and body, all skin types. This one I think is from America, but if you're looking for this in Japan, they actually do sell it in Costco at least, and they sell it in a 2-pack, but this one has English text, so I'm assuming this one was bought in America. But yeah, I really enjoy this. I have heard that CeraVe has a better formula, but this one works for me, and yeah, I have a backup of this, so I'm just gonna keep on using this, but maybe one day I will try the CeraVe one. But for me this works, and I'm not too worried about something that I put on my skin to wash my face in and then I rinse it quickly off, and especially if it's not drying, because if it's something that dries my skin out, then I would not be using it. But this one doesn't dry out my skin and it works good for me. So then I've used another bottle of the High Moist Skincare Lotion from this brand. I can't remember the name of the brand, how to pronounce it correctly, so that's why I'm just putting it here. But yeah, I've used another bottle of this. I have another one that actually is quite low. I really like this. However, if you are sensitive to sake products and fermented products, this might irritate your skin. However, it doesn't irritate mine. And if I use Cetaphil cleanser and then put this on my skin, I have no issues. But I used another cleanser and then this one was stinging in my skin. So then I was a little bit like, oh, maybe this is what some people talk about, that it can be irritating. But for me, if I use Cetaphil or something really gentle on my skin, this one doesn't irritate my skin and it brings moisture to my skin, and it does help it keep the moisture and stuff. So I really like it, and I am using it currently. So then we have a makeup remover. This is from Pharmacy. This is their Very Cherry Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I really like the formula of this. However, I didn't like the fragrance, but I did use it up. It works really well on waterproof makeup. However, I can't get this easily in Japan, so I have tried something else from Daiso that I actually have a few empties of that I'll show you, that works pretty much just as well as this one. I think I use a little bit more of that product than I used of this, but yeah, this is really nice. I liked it. Probably wouldn't buy it because of the fragrance, because I didn't like that, but it works really well. So then I have 2 of these cleansing balms from Don Quijote here in Japan. So this is Don Quijote's own brand, as far as I know. And this says this balm makes your skin clear and very smooth. It has chamomile oil and vitamin C derivatives. So I've used up 2 of these. This one also comes with a scoop like the Pharmacy one. However, it doesn't have a place to hold it like the Pharmacy one did. I don't know if I showed you guys. I think I'll show you in case I didn't. So this one has on top a spatula and a place to put it, but these ones don't have that. It's just a empty spot. Oh, I guess the spatula is attached to the lid right now, but yeah. I really like these. They're pretty affordable here. I think they're like $7-8. So the only thing I would say compared to the Pharmacy one, I do feel like I use a little bit more product with this, but it does remove the makeup really well. So I do enjoy it a lot. As you can see, I've used 2, and I actually have another one in my skincare cabinet right now that I'm using. So, and then I have these First Day Beauty facial radiance pads. So these are the kind of exfoliating toner pads. These are gentle enough for gentle skin. You don't have to neutralize the toner after you've used it. Some of them you have to. I like these better than the LMS ones. They are too harsh on my skin, but these are really nice. I did used to use these a few years before. However, I couldn't buy them in Finland, so I always had to order them. So at some point I just stopped ordering them, and they're also, in my opinion, a little bit pricey, or out of my budget. So that's also kind of why I stopped using them. However, I then ended up getting in BoxyCharm a little travel one like this, or I guess they say this is full size. I think the 60 pad one is the full size in my opinion, but this one contains 30. So I would use these once a day. But these actually do help with breakouts, or at least for me it did. I really enjoyed them, but I actually have one left in my skincare cabinet that I haven't opened. I probably should. I don't know if anybody else is like me and saves things, because that's how I do it. I kind of save it because I know I'm probably not going to buy another one after that one runs out. But yeah, I should use it up. So they are nice. I do recommend them if you're interested in an exfoliating pad. So then I have this eye cream from Red. This is their Hydro Dynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. Moisturized hydrator. It was a nice eye cream. It didn't irritate my eyes, which is an important thing for me. I have sensitive eyes and a lot of eye creams can irritate them, so yeah, but it was a nice eye cream. However, for the price, it didn't do enough for me to go out and buy another one, so it was okay. It worked. Didn't irritate my eyes. Yeah. And then the last skincare product is from Luminous Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. I did enjoy this product. I did get it in BoxyCharm. No, I don't think I would repurchase it just because it is a very expensive oil and I don't feel like it did enough to justify the price, but it is a nice oil. So then I have actually one more skincare product, and this is the Embryolisse Late Cream Concentrate. And you might have heard of this. It is a European brand, and it's pretty popular, or it used to be very popular with a lot of makeup artists. It is a really nice moisturizer. A lot of people can use it. That's why a lot of makeup artists likes it. Maybe if you have very oily skin, it's not the best, but on me, it works really well. And as you can see, I've used up quite a few. And if you are looking for this in Japan, they do sell it at least at Plaza. That's usually where I buy mine, and they actually have been selling it in with the smaller one. So you get a small tube for the same price as you get a big one, which is really nice, especially not that a lot of us are traveling right now, but you know, you have, of course, a little bit more, plus you get a small one if you travel. So I really enjoy it. Have been my go-to face creams for years. I do switch it up every now and then, but this is the one that I usually go back to. The only thing I would say, it is quite expensive here in Japan, so maybe stock up if you're coming here. But if you really want to buy it here, you can get it at Plaza. I think also Loft sells it, so you can get your hands on it if you are interested in it. So then we have the last kind of category of items, and it would be makeup. And these are not technically makeup themselves, but it is detergent for your makeup sponges. And this is just the Daiso Puff Sponge Detergent. This one is really nice. It gets your sponges really quickly clean if you use a makeup sponge. You can also use it on brushes, but I usually just use it on my sponges. And this is just from Daiso, so it's really affordable. I think one bottle is just 100 yen or $1. I know they also stock this in Daisos in America, so if you're interested, I would recommend that you buy this because it is a really nice, affordable sponge cleaner, and I do feel like the sponges last longer when you use this. Then I have from the same EcoSoul Luminous Radiance, Real Radiance Mist. So this is a setting mist for after you've done your makeup. This one, I'm very sad to say, I haven't seen it sold here lately, and maybe they have it in some store in Koreatown because that's where I bought it. However, I'm not going to Koreatown right now because it's in central Tokyo, where they have a lot of cases of the one that shall not be named. But so I haven't been going there. And I know Yesta was stocking this for a while, but last time I checked there, they don't have it in stock. So that's too bad because I really like this. This one is one of those duo-faced ones. Oops, sneak peek of the other product that's coming up. So this is a duo-faced one that has oil, and you just shake it up and then mist. And this mist is really, really nice. I don't know if there's enough left so you can see. No, there's not enough left, but it is a really nice setting mist, or yeah, a setting mist. So it's not something that makes your makeup last really long, but it does help set down the powders and stuff, and I really enjoy it, and I would restock if I could find it. But is that the right word? I would buy another one if I could find it, but alas, I haven't, and I'm very sad because I really do like it, and I have tried a few other ones, none of which have worked as good as this one, so I'm really sad that it's all gone. So then we have a primer, which I'm kind of surprised that I've used up. Well, not that I've used this primer up because I liked it, but in general that I used actually a primer up. This is the Touch in Soul Their No Problem Prime Essence. So it looks like this. You might have heard of their other primer that is more maybe geared for oily skin, I would say. This one I think is more geared to dry skin. So this one just comes out very liquidy. I don't know if there's enough left. Just gonna get bubbles. Oh, maybe a little droplet. I don't know if you can see it, but it is very runny. And I feel like it does help my makeup go on nicer, and it probably just rehydrates my skin, because usually I wash my face and then I do all my skincare and I do wait a while for it to sink in. Then I usually do a SPF, let it sink in, and after that my face can feel a little bit matte, so then I use this. And I really like it. I have repurchased it. If you're interested in this and you live in Japan, they do sell it at Don Quijote at least. So I don't know if everyone, but at least the one closest to me and also the Vega ones have some Korean makeup. So I do recommend checking them out if you're interested. And I do really like this. So then I have another product that I'm surprised I've used up. I don't think I've ever actually finished a full tube of foundation, at least not in the last like 5 years or so. I don't use a ton of foundation because it is hard to find something that matches me. This one I feel like matches me pretty well. This is the Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream, and this is in number 13. And yes, I have purchased this. I really like the design of the bottle. Let's just talk about that first. So this is one of those pump bottles. Oh, there's a little bit left. That's the color. So this is number 13. I think for now this is the lightest color. However, I have heard that they're coming out with more colors. They were going to go darker because, as a lot of you might know, a lot of Korean brands do not have a very big selection in colors, which is a real shame because the formula is really nice. I really enjoy this. This might not be the perfect match for my skin, but it comes pretty close, as you can see. I think it's a really good, close enough match that I can make it work. I'm just gonna wipe it off. I really enjoy it. It goes over my skin really well, and as I said, the design of this is really great. I'm sorry if it looks a little bit messy, but it is really great, and you can get everything out, because I really find it frustrating when you have a glass bottle and you can't get everything out. And this one, you don't have to worry about breaking if you are taking it with you on the go. The pump gets out the last drops. I mean, as you can see, there's still left, even though it looks like this. So I really like it, and I'm glad to hear that they are coming out with more shades, because it is really nice. In Japan, so once again I will mention this, in Japan it is hard to find this color. I think most stores only stock 2 shades. You heard it right, only 2 shades, and this one still had, I think, 5 shades or so, which is it's not enough. Definitely not enough, but yeah, here they only stock 2 colors, and they are usually too dark for me. But this one is in number 13, and it works. So if I'm actually wearing it today. I don't know, maybe you can see a little bit of a change. Don't judge me, okay? It is hard when you are very fair to find stuff that will match you perfectly, but it won't make you look dead or ashy. Or ashy is not the right word, but kind of like dry and not very nice. Anyway, but yeah, I really like it. I would highly recommend it. And yes, I have another one. So then I have 2 concealers. One is actually not used up all the way, and this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. So this is the one that comes in a pot. Mine is in Chantilly. I'm just throwing this away because it is too old to use. I've had it for quite a few years. I mean, I've used a decent amount of it, but as you can see, there's still a lot left. But I just didn't love this. I preferred the liquid one, but the liquid one is like $30, and I'm like, I can find concealers that are cheaper than that, so it'll work just as well. And this one, as I said, I didn't like so that much. I mean, I did use it, but I didn't love it, so I tried, wasn't my favorite. Then I have this one. Not actually going to mention too much about it. There is a lot of controversy of the brand owner. I don't feel comfortable purchasing more items. It was an okay concealer, worked fine, but yeah, I won't repurchase. So. Then I have a highlighter, and this one I haven't actually used up, but as you can see, probably it's completely smashed. This is Pixie's Beauty Blush Duo, so I guess blush and highlighter duo in Peach Honey. I got this in a advent calendar from Look Fantastic, I think. It was really nice. I'm kind of sad that it shattered, but it was like 2 different colors that was split down in the middle, and there isn't really any saving it, so it's gonna have to go. It was nice. Probably wouldn't repurchase it though, because I didn't use it that much. Then I have 2 tubes of one of my favorite mascaras. This is from Heroine, make their volume and curl mascara, and I have used 2. This one has had a little bit of an accident and I can't close it up, so I need to be a little bit careful with that, but this is my favorite mascara. It holds a curl beautifully, so if you struggle with eyelashes that won't hold a curl, I would highly recommend that you check out the Heroine Make mascaras, because they're really, really good at keeping a curl. So one thing I would say with this mascara is it does get a little bit thick kind of quickly, which can be a little bit off-putting for some people. However, you can kind of counteract that, and somebody said that put it in your bra, your pocket, when you're doing your makeup. So put this in while you're doing your eyes, your base, whatever, in your pocket, and the mascara will warm up to your body heat. And it actually really works. I did have a mishap with this bottle, and I'll show you what happened. So something I would do before I learned that other hack was I would use another mascara that I didn't really love. I would dip the mascara that was getting a little bit dry. I would dip their wand into the mascara that's a little bit more wet, get a little bit of that in, and then would put it in the mascara that I want to use and mix it up. Because that one would, if you did it like that, the formula would loosen up a little bit and it would be a little bit more liquidy. So I did that with this mascara. This is the same Perfect Curling Mascara, and this one I don't like. It doesn't hold a curl, which I would have thought it would with the, sorry, this is what it looks like. I thought it would hold a curl because it says Perfect Curling Mascara. No, it's super wet, and if you have straight lashes like me that don't want to hold a curl, this one wasn't any good. It was very wet, which is why I tried to dip this one in it, but the stopper accidentally came off, and now I can't use this mascara at all because it just clumps up, unless I want to every time use a piece of paper to wipe it off, or a towel or something before using it, but it's not worth it. It wasn't any good, not for me at least. The Heroine Make mascara keeps a curl beautifully, and I really like it. I actually have another one on the go. This one is actually their super waterproof mascara, when these were the advanced film ones. So I don't really know what the difference is, because I thought advanced film meant that you could take it off with just warm water. No, I had to use makeup remover, so I don't really know what the difference is, because unfortunately I do not read Japanese, but I have this one now that I'm using right now. It is really nice. My favorite mascara. I keep on buying this. I've been buying it for years, so highly recommend to check it out if you have stubborn lashes that don't want to hold a curl, or you suffer with smudging, because I feel like this one stays on really well and doesn't smudge that easily. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these on the table so I don't get mascara everywhere, because I can feel my hands are now covered in some mascara. Oof. So then we have 2 more products, and I have 2 of these Can Make Creamy Touch Liner. I have in 2 different colors. So one is in number 3, I think. Yes, number 3, and the other one is in number 2. And these are just the really tiny eyeliners. So that is number 3, that is number 2, so you can see the color difference. The number 3 is a dark brown and number 2 is a lighter brown, but I like both. I was actually surprised because I repurchased number 3 because I thought this one was number 3, and then I was like, oh, it's a lot darker. Did I get black? No, it's just a dark brown, and this one is a little bit lighter. I like both. They stay very good in the top waterline because that's where I use it. It doesn't transfer down to my bottom waterline, which is a problem. I struggle with a lot of gel pencils doing that, or kohls. This one doesn't. It stays on all day. Really like it. It's very affordable here in Japan, so Canmake is a very affordable brand, but I would recommend it. It's one of those very small tips. I don't think it has the name, but as you can see, it's extremely thin. And you got a sneak peek of the last product. The last product is a eyebrow pencil from Newborn. It's a Newborn W Brow X. I can't remember what brand this is from though, but yeah, this is my favorite eyebrow pencil. I don't know if there's anything. Oh, you can get a little bit out. So this is the color I have. This is in B11. It also comes with powder. I don't really use the powder, but that's what the powder looks like, and that's the eyebrow pencil. I really like this one. The thing with Japanese, and I do feel like Korean ones also, like eyebrow pencils, they usually have a tendency to lean very red based, which I don't love, but I do feel like this particular color, B11, doesn't do that. So I actually have a B10 that I can show you guys. This is B10. So as you might be able to tell, this is the B10 and this is B11. So the B10 I feel pulls a little bit more red, which I don't love, so that's why I don't use it that much. I can use it, but it's not my favorite. But yeah, and that's the powder for B10 and that's B11. But it is my favorite eyebrow pencil. I've been using this for I think 4 or 5 years now. And I've used other products in between. I always can come back to this one because I feel like it's really great. As you can see that I used it up. So those were all my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed having a little look through of all the empties or items I've used up. Of course, there was a few that I haven't, but they just are old and need to get thrown out. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed and you would like to, then please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you guys join my happy little bubble of the internet. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, wherever you guys are. And I hope to see you guys real soon. Hej då!